Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have a very, very special replay for you. Now this is one in the AMX Chaffee that a guy called Zulo2012 did. And I saw this replay, he posted it on a Reddit thread that someone made on the World of Tanks console Reddit about the AMX Chaffee, and I saw the link to it. He said, oh, it's a game I'm proud of. I clicked onto it, had a look, and it is an incredible game. It's much bigger than any of the AMX Chaffee games I've ever had. I think it's probably the highest base XP game that we've ever featured on the channel. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty disgusting. It's the highest damage I've ever seen anyone do in the AMX Chaffee. It's pretty incredible. So, if you've done more damage or a higher base XP game than this, then, get in touch and send it over, because it's pretty special. So thanks to, I gave Zulo a nudge and asked him if I could use the replay. He very kindly agreed. And here we are. So he's in a tier 9 game. And there's a few... Gets pushed a bit at the beginning by this light tank. It's a kind of bit of a weird, scrappy game at the start. Develops a little bit slowly. There we go. Gets a little early fire for that lucky shot after missing a few. And he doesn't waste too many shots after this. That first clip doesn't get really much from it. And AMX Chaffee doesn't have the most ammo in the world. Doesn't go an awful long way. And once you see the amount of damage that he does in this game, yeah, you realise that every bit of ammo really does count. I do also like the fact that he's only running 2 clips of APCR. That's what I run in my Chaffee. Apart from when I was really desperately trying to get my 3 mark, I think I pushed it up to 3 clips of it maybe. But yeah, I think 2 clips is enough. He's in a tier 9 game. He's going to need some of them. And for the start of the game, he keeps playing this position quite a lot, just spotting up these guys, getting a little bit of assist, doing the right thing for his team. Hasn't got the hit points to be able to push forward. He's going to get a nice finishing shot on this Borsig, but gets spotted in return. Yet to take any damage, but that's going to change not too long. It was interesting, the thread that he posted this in, I believe, was someone debating over what equipment to use on the AMX Chaffee. He was saying he likes using camo net. You can see he's got a camo net on. I don't use the camo net. I rather have vents and optics maybe. Yeah, optics, vents, and vert stabs I think I run. But, camo net can work. For me, I think if you've got a good crew on it, then the camo's really, really good anyway without the camo net. I think at this range, it wouldn't make probably too much difference. But, going by the quality of the game that he has, you can't really argue against it being a bad equipment setup. So the T49 is pushing in on him now. It's his first danger zone of the game. This guy gets right up in his grill. T49 comes in, shoots him, doesn't pen, but does a load of damage and rams him, puts him down to 117 health. He's into red health already. He's only 10 pens in. Well, 12 now. He's just dumped 2 into that T49. And that T49 is going to be reloaded before he gets his next clip reloaded, so he's not looking very good at the moment. But thankfully, his teammates are behind him and are able to finish him off. So Zulo's got quite a few of his teammates still camping behind him, which is kind of good for him really, because it does give him a bit of backup if he does get pushed like that. It's not ideal there's quite so many there, because it leaves them pretty weak over on that other flank, on the western flank. His team have pretty much lost that, but they've taken the other one, so it's it's pretty even team wise. He's doing his bit. He's had a pretty good game already. He's probably about enough to keep an MOE sort of level, maybe go up a tiny bit. But yeah, 12 damage ribbons in a tier 9 game, a little bit of assist and an AMX Chaffee. Not too bad a game, not too bad a game. He's on very low health, and one hit from pretty much anything on the enemy team is going to end him. He's still got this leopard in the middle, about 3/4 health now, a bit under. And a full health enemy Yak Tiger at the back there. Most of the red team look like they're camping down there. They've got a couple who have pushed through on that flank that they've won. But the guys base camping on Zulo's team have actually moved over and engaged them pretty well. So you can see the camera net working pretty well. I mean, he's not far away from this leopard at all, and when he's not firing, he's, that leopard hasn't been spotting him at all. There we go, now he's getting spotted. It's probably by that leopard, and he's in another little bit of bother here. This guy can one-shot him. Surely he can one-shot him, right? And if he pushes up around this rock, then he's going to be sitting out in the middle of that field, exposed to all the people back at the base. Thankfully, the guys back at the base are a little bit distracted by the guys on the flank, down on the bottom right there in the minimap. But the KV-4 in his team here has pushed up, given a little bit of help, and Zulu's going to do what you should do in a light tank with an autoloader. He is going to flank this dude while he's distracted shooting someone else. So here he goes. Bounces that one, a little bit unlucky. Gets a shot in there. He's got to be really careful, because if he gets rammed, look at that. He's down to 55 health, 48 health. Got his health absolutely ruined by that tiny little ram, and he's going to get his gun round on here as well. I think he's got a broken turret, though. His turret was moving very strangely, or he's getting a bit of lag, but he gets very lucky. Very lucky. Leopard misses his shot, and he's been taken down to 38 hit points by that ramming. And at this point, 38 hit points, 16 damage ribbons. Still not a huge game, you know. Oh, decent game, but nothing special by any means. But what he goes on to do on just 38 hit points now is pretty ridiculous. If you ever driven this tank, doesn't even have that many shells remaining either. 18 normal, 12 APCR. You can see there's a heavy tank at the red base. Looks like it's an AFK tank. There we go. Enemy Jagdtiger spotted on full health. Starts shooting him in the butt. Goes for the tracking shot. There we go, gets him. Takes 2 shots a lot of the time to track people in this thing. There we go, gets the Jagdtiger burning, that's what he needs, and 1 more shot as well. Yeah, sometimes the alpha damage is so low on this tank that it can take 2 shots to track a lot of vehicles, which can make it quite annoying. But it worked out then. He's just taken that Jagdtiger for an absolutely disgusting amount of hit points, pretty much all of its hit points, and once he starts firing again, that is going to be a full health Jagdtiger taken down. So he's gone from 10 damaging ribbons, or sorry, it's about 12, wasn't it, to 42 in the space of about 30 seconds there. And now he's gone to that APCR clip. He's got that ready to go, and it's still pretty close on the teams. He's not going to. They're not going to run away with this. He needs to contribute still. They've got 6 reds, 6 greens. One of those reds is AFK over there. There we go. He's plays well. He ignores the AFK guy. It's annoying because he's spotting him, but it's easy to get tempted to just get greedy for that damage, especially if you're going for MOE and just maybe go and farm that AFK guy quickly. But I think he makes the right choice. He pushes around to try and engage the enemies whilst they're still fighting his teammates. It's the best time to do it. You know, if he killed the AFK guy, came back and his teammates had died, it'd be a lot harder for him to try and take down these enemies who are going to be shooting back at him. Rather than now, he can engage them without getting shot at, and he does not have the hit points to get shot at. So get some nice rear shots into these guys. Unfortunately missed ones there, but got a couple of nice side ones into the Tiger 2. And he's reloading his final APCR clip. So 16 shells remaining. He's up to 45 damage ribbons in a tier 9 game in a tier 6 light tank. Now he can think about going for that AFK tank now. He's got 2 heavy tanks up here. If he can get up behind them and engage them, but it looks like that E50 is probably dealt with. The Hammer's got a bit of health, so he's probably worth putting a shot into. I can't quite see what his teammates are, so it's hard to say whether they really need support or not, but he's certainly in a good position now to pop up and just fire off a clip into these guys. Get that E50 out of the game, get a top tier tank out of the game like that. It's going to help you team out a whole bunch. Not really sure where that TD is. That TD hasn't been spotted for a while. I think that's an AT something or other. So there we go. Comes up behind the E50. Gets a nice shot into the side of him. Puts him on very low health. There's the Hammer with his butt to him. Caught napping. Tries to get right nicely behind him before firing into the side of his turret. Gets 1, 2, and starts driving. He's got 1 more. Gets really low roll there to not kill him. That guy on very, very low health. And he wisely pushes behind the rock and lets that guy get killed rather than getting shot himself. So 49 damage ribbons, a pretty healthy amount to have in an AMX Chaffee. I'm not sure I've ever had that many. But he's still got 12 shells remaining. He's got 10 normal and he's got 2 APCR. The 2 APCR are annoying now because, you know, if he wants to load those, it's going to be a clip with only 2 shells in it, and then he's going to have to reload again. But all they have to deal with now is an AT-15 and a Tiger 1, which looks pretty good, to be honest, unless his team are complete potatoes and just sort of sit in front of that AT getting demolished, then it's looking pretty healthy for them now. And if Zulu plays cards right, then he can get potentially a nice little bit more damage here. There's the AT spotted down in the bottom left there by his team. So it looks like they're going to keep him busy. Now he can deal with that AFK tank. There we go, the Tiger 1. Not moved all game. Taken about half his health. And Zulu's moving around behind him to shoot him, which is very sensible to do because there's a high risk of managing to set him on fire by shooting him in the butt, which could help save him some ammo. There you go, doing some engine damage. And another bit, but sadly doesn't manage to get the fire, but does get him killed. And now he has 4 normal shells, 4 AP shells, 2 APCR. He's on 55 ribbons, 4 kills, 6 assist ribbons. And there's the AT to deal with. And how much health does that AT have? Not a lot, not a lot. But thankfully, he's only got 6 shells, so there's only so much you can do unless he sets him on fire. But the AT has killed one of his teammates, and a lot of his teammates are on pretty low health. It looks like he might take this Leopard out if this Leopard's not careful. There we go, there goes the Leopard. So it's not a surefire thing. Try and fire into the side of the AT-15 here. Gets pretty unlucky. There we go. Manages to track him, but doesn't actually manage to do any damage with any of those 4 AP shells, apart from the tracking damage. And now he's got just 2 APCR shells to finish off this incredible game that he's had. And let's just watch him dispatch this AT-15. AT tries to turn around to deal with him. Dude drives past, gets a nice simple shot, lines it up, patient, into the side. Last shell that he has kills the last enemy on the red team. Gets himself a cheeky fade-ins medal to go along with it. Now let's look at the end of battle results here and really enjoy this. That was his daily double. He got 13,788 XP. He did 5,381 damage in a tier 6 light tank in a tier 9 game. He got an All-X medal. I think that's for killing high tier mediums or high tier tanks of some kind. He got the Fade-Ins medal for killing the last remaining enemy with the last remaining shell. He got a Mastery, of course, as you'd expect. He got a Confederate. He got all sorts. 33 pens, 5 kills, 87,000 silver as well. Didn't need to spam APCR. Incredible game. And wait till you see the next screen as well and see the base. The XP that he got is absolutely disgusting amount of base XP. Here we go. 3,410 base XP. How about that? That is, what, almost 3 times the base XP of the next player on his team. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible game. So thank you so much to Zulu2012 for letting me use that replay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's an absolute stonking one. As you all know, I absolutely love the AMX Chaffee. And it was really enjoyable to get to watch that. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. My name's Ben. We are the Beard Guys. And I'll see you next time.